Well, hello there, this is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is GAROU, Mark of the Wolves, on the Dreamcast by SNK. Play more. Play more! Licensed by Sega. And something to do with ADX, don't know what they do. The Advert X. Something to do with Elon Musk. It's got X in it, don't know. This is Snook. SNK and Sega have got the same sort of blue, haven't they? Coincidence? Yes, probably it is. Mark of the Wolves with its cruddy logo. Yeah, that's not a nice logo. Well, it's not a nice logo on the Dreamcast. It's all sort of low res and shoddy. We've got a purple background here. It's probably warning me about the skincare in summertime. I don't know what it said. Oh, we've got the same intro.
Those blinded by ambition.
Sounds a bit like we've got the CD soundtrack. Anyway, Mark of the Wolves is a 2D fighting game versus fighting game. In the same vein as Street Fighter 2. Well, it's more like Street Fighter 3 because it's got all the animation. This game has got all the animation in it, so no other games can have animation. There's some screens there drawn in sepia tones. Beautiful. Ooh. Guy with a yellow haircut. The Neo Geo AES version, which I do own, has a different intro than that. So it's got two intros. That is one of them, but it also has a different one. It loaded quite quick there. Into demo mode. So that's nice. Yes. Why did I buy this game? Well, my Neo Geo AES cartridge, which I bought fairly cheaply, is now super expensive. And I'm scared to play it for fear of damaging it because it's worth a shit ton of cash. Whereas this Dreamcast version can be had for less than £30. So that's why I bought it, because I like the game and I want to play it. But I don't want to play it on a cartridge and cartridge machine, which if I drop it, damage it, or otherwise screw with it in any way whatsoever, it's going to devalue it. So I've sort of changed the music to an arrange mode. I think this might be the Neo Geo CD soundtrack rather than the original AES soundtrack. I'm sure it's the same tunes. They sound slightly different. We've got a gallery option here, which you don't get on the AES, as far as I remember. But we've got some high-res imagery of a guy with a tiny head, but one huge fist and one small fist. He's got like massive knees as well. Yeah, their drawings for these people are either stylized and swish, or they're genetic physical abominations, depending on your viewpoint. His arms are on the wrong way around, or maybe he's just twisting. Who's to say? I'll tell you who's to say. I'm to say he's just twisting. That one's okay. That one's not too crazy. I mean, he's got really long legs, but it's fine. Keep pressing the wrong button here. It's like keep pressing B or something. It keeps going out of this menu. Let's zoom in. Ooh, Kevin's got a massive arm and a tiny head. Look at the size of his head. It's like it's been shrunken like the dude in Beetlejuice. And this lady is... I don't know how she... Oh, that's her leg. The purple bit is another leg. No? She's sitting on something. What the hell? I can't work this picture out. Okay. So we've got some crazy ass art in a gallery, which you might want to look at, you might not. Just depends if you're the sort of person who, when they buy a game, just wants to look at static pictures. But I don't. I want to buy a fighting game so I can punch characters, made up characters, in the face with fireball fists. This game lets me do that. We're going to pick T-Zoc or the Griffin Mask, depending on your region. And we're going to try out this Dreamcast joypad and see how we can do all these special moves with the horrible Dreamcast D-pad. Because the D-pad on the Dreamcast joypad isn't great. Let's just get that out there.
Round one.
I bet I'm not going to be able to pull off a single 360-degree move in this without either taking all the skin off my thumb or by sheer fluke. I've picked him in a fetching green colour here, which is nice. You get a different colour depending on which button you press to select him. But you've got all the systems here. You've got the top system, so you pick a third of your power bar in which you can regain energy and you'll power it up. It's a standard 2-round best of 3 fight. So Street Fighter 3 style. As you can see, the animation is lovely and fluid. I'm not noticing any major differences between this and the Neo Geo version in terms of animation. But I have picked the arranged soundtrack, so it does sound slightly different. You have S power and P power, and using those powers results in a different super special move. T-Zoc here tends to just go nuts and batter people in the face. What else have we got going on? Oh, we've got the Just Defend, so if you manage to defend as an opponent connects with your face. Yay! I've done the spinning move and I killed him with it. You press the block button, backwards to block. You can earn yourself a Just Defend. I've turned off the pre and post match intros, and it loads almost straight away, whereas if you have those match intros on, it does slow things down a hell of a lot. Terry's got 3 great looking stages. His stage changes over the course of 3 rounds from this lovely sojourn through the American seaside via large train to stopping at a station with other trains to travelling over a Golden Gate style bridge. It's lovely stuff. I do have this game also on the Neo Geo Mini. The Neo Geo Mini has broken emulation though for this on Terry's 3rd stage. So hopefully we'll go to Terry's 3rd stage here and see what it's like on the Dreamcast. Lovely drawn backgrounds when they're hand drawn. When they're rendered, they sometimes fall down. Terry's next stage is rendered, but it looks good. Whereas Kevin's background is rendered. It looks horrible. So go figure. Oh, I do love a power slam, or whatever that was. Suplex? What are they called? Don't know. Don't have the wrestling vocabulary. There he goes. T-Zoc's going absolutely bloody nuts. Terry looks cool in this. I like Terry's jacket. He's got like a Han Solo style jacket. Although his has got a star on the back end. Here we go. Yeah, so the Dreamcast version works lovely. It's like all the graphics work as expected. And the Neo Geo Mini version hangs its head in shame and walks out of the room, vowing never to darken our door again. Lovely. Well, it is a pain in the arse using the Dreamcast joypad on this game. You might want to invest in a joystick of some description, or a different Dreamcast joypad which has a decent D-pad on it, because the official one does not. Okay, well, it's Mark of the Wolves as I expect it, and I just need to work out a better controller, and I'll be in Mark of the Wolves heaven. This taking all the intros out and making it load really quickly is actually, I like that a lot. I like the fact that it's almost instantaneous. Lovely stuff. Yeah, cool. This is the Japanese version, and like I said, it cost me around 30 quid. The American version apparently is worse in a lot of ways. Unspecified, I can't remember what it was. It's something to do with the loading or the music or the way the data on the disc isn't organised, so the Dreamcast is spamming the disk drive. It's something like that, I can't remember. Might be all three. It might only be one of them. Double KO? I think that's the first time I've ever had a double KO in Mark of the Wolves. All the years I've played it. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm finding the D-pad really hard to pull off that sort of spinning pile driver move. Never mind. Yeah, so get the Japanese version over the US version if you've got a choice, and enjoy some of the finest 2D fighting of the 16-bit era. Alright then, catch you later. Ta-ra!
Continue. Game over.